it's a Manchu. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. I finally made it to within sight of Barren Light. There was a loud horn. It looks like the embassy is about to take place. I think I should run over there and let's get started with that. Hopefully Studious Vadis is actually a decent diplomat and won't stir up trouble. And hopefully I'll be able to get access.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here.
To the
First,
west.
I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
Yes, I could do all those things. There's a person with an exclamation mark above his head.
Can we have a word?
Hey, you know me.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
This man's forced smile.
I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
He reminds me of a used car salesman. Shoot, hang on. Alright, so, yeah, a lot of people want to get the doors open. Hello? Fine, don't talk to me. Jerk. See, you got anything for sale?
Sorry, the shop is closed for now.
Oh, well, screw that then. I thought that was something I could do. Well, here's my stash. Let me just restock all categories. That seems good. And is there a workbench around here? Alright, I've determined that there's not much point in killing more boars or raccoons at this point, but other kinds of animals will be useful for upgrading my gear. What's the story over here?
There's Erend. It looks like he's had a few.
Savior, I need your help.
Who's this over here?
Savior! Savior!
Whoops.
For the love of Dawn, Conover, give it a rest.
I'd love to go talk to you, but, how do I get up there? Oh, right over here.
You! I know you see me.
I see you, I just couldn't figure out how to reach you. Are you in prison?
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Loravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard. but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
I think you're crazy. Alright. Let's start over. There must have been something more than just saying Eclipse that got you off.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Larovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Larovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Larovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
So, why did they think you killed him?
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk, searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
There's definitely more going on than that. There's more to this story. Did you hear anything else besides them just muttering Eclipse to each other?
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
I would like to look into that. I don't know that the Eclipse are much of a threat, but after what they did to Aloy and what they did to Rost... Anyway. Let's go talk to Erend.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth out there.
Wait,
Yes,
where
sir.
is Erend?
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading up.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
Oh, I see how it is.
taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
I need your help. How have you been?
How have things been since I...
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Voidis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Ursa was his sister. She used to be captain of the Vanguard, till she was killed.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest. like you wanted?
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
I bet he would appreciate it if Aloy had been there for him. But she had other things to do. Can you tell me anything about Barren Light? I think you just got here too.
What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Well, now that you've delivered the Sun Priest, I guess the embassy can happen, right?
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Not really interested in starting a war. I really do have to go, Erend.
I better get going.
Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
Erend.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
I guess in the end, Erend understands. Aloy just has to do things alone. So I go ahead with this embassy now, or investigate that other thing? The thing about the eclipse. I promised I'd go ahead with the embassy, but let's go deal with this. Because if there is some kind of conspiracy about the eclipse, they might be trying to disrupt the embassy. And maybe I can find out about it ahead of time and stop that. Really, Aloy just needs to go west. This embassy is secondary. It's just that she can't go west until the embassy happens. Gotta keep pulsing the focus, see if there's anything around. What's that up there?
Hitting that at the right moment could help.
What is that over there? It's a charger. This looks like a hunting grounds, actually. Did I stumble upon a hunting grounds? This is totally a hunting grounds.
Come on. You could use that tripcaster I gave you here. It'll be a spark and a hoot.
Okay, dude. What's happening?
I'll take care of this.
Fearless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad here has all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to the test. Or as the Tanakh call it, earning your stripes.
I thought hunting grounds were Karja.
The Tanakh have them out west, too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact, the Tanakh used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out to those who earned stripes. Look, the medals, Karja ones, more spoils. I heard you can trade them for gear somewhere in the Tanakh clan lands. Pretty gruesome, I know. Then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids. Come to think of it, if you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earned stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
Oh, and if you happen to play Strike, my friend over there has some nifty pieces to trade. If you
Oh.
need anything for the trials, come see me. I have some wares I'm sure you'd find handy. Good luck.
All right, then. Yeah, these hunting trials will help me hone my skills. I definitely want to do them. Let's see. Who is it that sells machine strike pieces?
You wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior?
Hold on. This guy. Alright, hopefully I'll get a chance to use those soon.
Hunt, Savior?
What do you got for sale,
Need something,
Thurless?
friend?
Oh, wow. Rope caster, explosive trip caster? Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll take those. I'm not going to equip that right away. I have to sell some stuff. Hang on.
Take care, Red.
Explosive trip caster and rope caster. Excellent.
Savior. The hunting grounds are open to you.
All right, what do you got for challenges?
If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior. Oh, and I'd like you to have this, if you care to use it. Consider it my thanks for getting Thurless out of trouble.
Okay, let's see. The Terror Trial. Shoot off and loot Scrounger power cells. That seems good. Shoot off and loot Scrounger power cells. Okay. Use your focuses. Tag a Scrounger's power cell. Make it easier to spot. Use weapons and ammo that inflict terror damage to remove components. Use Shock Warrior Bow or Shock Tripcaster to put a machine in shock state and immobilize it. Parts can be turned off more easily that way. Alright, so I have 10 minutes to get the... No, sorry. I have 90 seconds to get the full thing. Okay.
You can head down the ropes to start the trial.
Alright, need to loot 2 power cells. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Need power cells. I gotta find Scroungers. Where are there Scroungers around here? Looks like there's Scroungers over that way. Alright, let's do this. Whoa.
Cauldron's gotta teach me how to override these machines.
Shoot. Oh, I gotta get the power cells. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought I just had to shoot them off. Activate stealth mode. Loot it. And... done. Well, I didn't expect the trials to be too difficult.
You did well. Not that I expected any less. Now,
Suspicious.
claim your reward. Your reward, Savior.
Alright, I got the full stripes. Whatever that means. Okay. Now, let's try the shock trial. Shock machines near a scrounger by overloading its power cell with shock ammo. Oh. Actually, before I do that...
It's never too late to practice your skills.
Is there a workbench here? Yeah, let's look at this. Go ahead and upgrade this.
Time to train, Savior?
Suddenly all my money's disappeared. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Okay.
Let me know what you need.
Alright, let's try this trial. So for full stripes I need to accomplish it in 3 minutes. Shock machines near a scrounger by overloading its power cell with shock ammo. Okay, I don't know how many machines I have to do that to.
You can head down the ropes to start the trial.
Alright, let's equip this bow. I need to get 3 machines. Okay, I don't know how close they have to be. Draw them over this way. I don't have much time to do this. I missed. I missed more. Oh, this is bad. Why is this so darn inaccurate? I did it! Oh my god, I did it. I can't believe I pulled it off. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll just be leaving now.
I'm still in this fight.
Whew. Whew. Man, that bow is really inaccurate, though. But I did it.
A reward well earned.
Some good rewards for that. Shock and trap trial. Use environmental traps set up in the grounds to kill machines in the shock state. Okay, I get 3 minutes to do this. Use your focus to spot the traps set up within the grounds. Use shocking ammo on a machine built up in a shock state. While in that state, the machine will not move. Use shock warrior bow or shock tripcaster to shock machines beneath the trap, then trigger the trap by shooting it.
Grounds are all yours. Just use the ropes to jump in.
Alright, before I even go down, I can see where the traps are. There's some there, there's some there, there's some there, there's some there. They're all over the place. Alright. Let's see if I can pull this off. get 3 machines. Is that close enough? That was not close enough. Well, shoot.
They're riled up now.
Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't have the right arrows equipped. I can lure him over here. Are any of them in range of the traps? No. I'm in trouble. I got it. Equip this quickly. Shoot. I just killed myself. Oops. Alright, well, the first couple challenges were easier. I have to think this through more carefully. This isn't working. Damn it. Can't find any damn booby traps to trap them in. Let's try the tripcaster.
Looks like trouble.
Ow! That's one down. I got it, 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 I got it. 2. Find me more traps. Somewhere. I don't see any more traps. There's gotta be more traps around. There, I see them. Oh crap, oh crap, hang on, equip this. Tripcaster.
What's this enough?
I hope. almost out of time. Come here! Trial completed. GTFO. That took everything I had, and I didn't get the full
Your
reward.
reward, Savior.
Didn't get the full stripes. That took everything I had, though. Shock defense wave. That's pretty good.
These grounds are always open to you.
Oh, looks like I got a new die, too. Well, should I give it another go?
Here to train for the hunt, Savior?
Try to get the full reward? Yeah, I guess. 3 minutes.
You can head down the ropes to start the trial.
Alright, let's try this again.
Saw me.
Ran away. That's alright, get this one. Okay, that's one down. Alright. Alright, hurry. 2 down. Let me find some more. Ow, ow.
Shocked it.
Okay, hang on, hang on. No! 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 Give me a second! Make the shot! Make the shot! Got it! Did I do it?
Nice. Your reward, Savior.
Yes!
Until you return, Savior.
Whew. That is challenging, but I made it. Alright, now let's go see if we can figure out what's going on with that alleged Eclipse group. I don't really think I believe that those people are really Eclipse. And if they were, maybe they're just refugees like the Like the Twilight Karja.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any.
Bloodstains. Human blood. Consistent with a stab wound. Ah, so this is where he was stabbed.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here.
That's right. You said it was a conversation that was going on. What's that? Heavy soil indentation.
I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful.
Something over here. Is that just a... No. What is that?
Broken branches. Was someone up here?
How recent was that?
Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
Well, the thing is, he has no other motive, so why would he lie? I believe that what he said is true. I'm just not sure that it's actually Eclipse that are involved here. But he said he was attacked by them. And that it was self-defense.
Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them.
Alright, so...
Fire'll make things easier.
I don't know if those machines have any parts I want. I think I want to try and take all these guys down. I'd like to try making use of this.
But I could learn there's a cauldron out here.
This stealth mode is pretty freaking sweet.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
What I can't figure out is how to turn it off once I've turned it on. I can't seem to deactivate it again. It's just going to be on until it runs out. It'd be down here somewhere, right? What's this? Oh. Useful.
Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him.
Well, they're not still here, so they must have survived it.
Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus.
At least at first they survived it.
Looks like they're headed for that bridge.
Hold on, loot. long blood trail.
Someone set up a lookout down here.
Oh, I see. They were camped here. Now, maybe they were trying to, plotting some assassination or something, trying to thwart the embassy. Maybe they were just refugees trying to get away. Okay, maybe. Doesn't seem to be helping.
Barren light, if you wanted to spy on it.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. My focus isn't really helping me here. Oh, okay.
Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to?
Let's see.
Can my focus see anything?
I don't know. Tracks keep heading this way. This is far away from Barren Light.
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Well, let's see. Maybe we'll find them. Hopefully still alive, so we can question them. Oh, it's up further? That way. Ooh, flower.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
Ooh. Cool. Looks to be a ruin of the metal world. But not like a bunker or anything, just a parking garage or something. I'm surprised my focus didn't show that. Oh, everybody leaves a watch in their engine crate. Yeah, my focus doesn't show that there's something in there. I just have to remember that I can grab those.
Hey, what are we supposed to do now? We stay on track and make our way out west. If we give up now, in his shadow, we will vanish. I say we kill the lion. Take on a whole garrison. Won't be easy.
It sounds like they are talking about some kind of terrorist attack.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
Well, I have to say I'm impressed by their commitment, but holy crap, guys. Let's see if I can tag more of these guys.
You want to look over there? You're not going to be jumping all watch, are you?
I'm surprised. There's so many of them left.
I'll pay back every cargo that turns cold on us.
All right, quietly.
What if Lorovik talked and they...
What if I stick this knife down their throat?
Save it for the heretics.
Soon be the motion.
You guys got a track to... No.
You see that
You
too?
found a body. They're going to be alerted now.
Vezra earlier.
No use crying about it now.
I wonder if I could use blast traps on these guys.
They're dead. We need to start a search. Everyone on alert!
You really think Vezra has found a new place for us out west? He knows what he's doing. I'm sure of it.
Well, now they're alert.
Oh, it's over. The jig is up. Jig is up.
She keeps dodging.
I mean, I'm right here. I'm not actually dodging. Wow, they apparently are very bad climbers. Humans were never known for their good AIs in this game. There's one left way down there. Did I hit him? I don't think I hit him. Three left.
She's around here. We work together, and we can find her. Let's get out there. I think we can get her.
I don't know what set that one off.
I've got her! Over there! We have to mobilize! She's so fast! Big mistake! I'm right on top of
Still one left.
you. You come back, I'll be ready.
I'm not going anywhere. We had a hat on, so.
Got you, Outlander. Oh.
Ooh, you got a lot of health there. See if I can get him to chase me over here. Let's try fire. Now he's on fire. Ow, they hit me. Enough of this.
And that takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are.
Kind of surprised to find any Eclipse left around. They're really committed to a lost cause, that's for sure. It was that. Data point. We are the Eclipse elite of the Shadow Karja. We did as Hades, the buried shadow, commanded. We followed the prophecy that High Priest Bahavas foretold. We wore the relics of the Old Ones, allowing us to share whispers across the Sundom. We raised an army of ancient machines to lay siege to the traitors who had stolen our holy city of Meridian. All for naught. The accursed Nora Huntress slew our leaders and brought the buried shadow low. What are the faithful to do when the prophecy fails them? But perhaps it has not. Bahavas spoke of a cosmic cycle cut short by the murder of the true Sun King Jiran. The world cast in shadow, the wheel of time broken, an unending day under a darkened sun. What if this period of prophecy is not yet complete? What if the buried shadow was not a deliverer, only a harbinger? If this is true, our mission hasn't ended. It has barely begun, and it could very well be that the West, land of the setting sun, is where true power lies. Those idiots just had no comprehension of the forces they were unleashing. Okay, so Riyadh is dead. I just need to find his body, and maybe it'll have a focus on it that I could use. That's what's going on. Where would they put it? Riyadh's body. No idea.
I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here.
Stuff. More stuff.
I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse, if you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. The new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light.
That's crazy.
Rayad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
These Eclipse are beyond nuts. The only reason they had the ability to attack Meridian in the first place was because they were reviving the war machines of the Feral Plague. The ones that wiped out all life on the planet. Not realizing what those machines did and how dangerous they were. Fools. Wait!
End. Looks like he's had a few.
Wait! Stop the execution! Wait! I found evidence.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
I'm not sure
Almost.
about that.
The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Well, I guess Aloy has reason to be upset at the eclipse, but this really isn't our mission. Anyway, I think I have a lot of skill points now. I think I should spend some of them. Recover weapon stamina, earn additional valor when using Silent Strike? Sure. Silent Strike deals more damage. That sounds good. I can notch a second arrow with Sharp Shot Bow. That seems like that would do phenomenal amounts of damage. I have a number of good options here, but I think I'll go with Quiet Spear. Melee attacks are quieter, reducing the chance of being detected by nearby enemies. Definitely working on that skill tree. Switch between available weapon techniques for your current weapon by opening Weapon Wheel. So if I equip this, doesn't really look like I have multiple. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, now I see it. So there's weapon techniques for a lot of these different weapons. Like all of them have something. This is the only one I've unlocked. Double notch. Cool. All right. Embassy. Embassy.
Don't worry.
Let's
If
make
the
it
Tanakh
happen.
were planning to invade, they'd have done so already.
If you say so, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studios Juarez is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
What?
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right,
So now the
fine.
Tanakh, they're holding it up.
Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
I like how the guards look behind him like, Tanakh, where? I'm going to catch 22. I can't leave until the embassy happens. The embassy isn't going to happen until the Tanakh blow their horn, and there's no way to get them to blow their horn from here.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Sounds intimidating. How long do you think it'll be before this embassy happens?
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offered tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh returned personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids.
Oh, that's right.
This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
It's supposed to be a prisoner exchange.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Alright, where is Nozar? Maybe I can convince him to let me through. Although based on that decree that I saw earlier, doesn't sound like it.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
You're welcome.
Just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Where are we going?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the
Up here
commander.
someplace?
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Hi.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
2.
You're just gonna wait?
So
Go
somebody's
find
missing.
out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
You're not stopping me.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Ain't nobody stopping her.
On a machine!
Might as well try to stop the wind. Varl. Caught up to her. Still not figured out how to ride that thing, huh?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Challenger Queen herself! The gate remains sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Vara.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates. Well, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Cheers.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Well, I don't know about Aloy, but I'm happy to see Varl back.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
The proper thing to say, Aloy, is thank you, Varl, for coming. They've probably never seen a Nora before.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Oh!
She's telling the truth about one thing.
Fashav.
She's not Karja.
He's seen
She's
a Nora before.
From the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
I'm not surprised he's gone native. Not surprised at all.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
Is there anywhere where she could go that she wouldn't be recognized?
Of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I have to ask, you dress like a Tanakh now. Seems like you've embraced their ways.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Nobody treasures peace more than a soldier.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I asked.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. they committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
And what were those?
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
I'm listening.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Yeah, true.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
And you served him. You were enemies.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
I don't blame them either. But now you're stuck between, aren't you?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Is that why you're so ready to go home? To tell your story?
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Difficult times, huh? I wonder if that has something to do with the Blight.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
Aloy would prefer it had been one.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Oh. Well, that's what I get for being impatient.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Oh, how long is this gonna take?
The Karja have opened the gates.
I think that's a lesson Aloy is going to have to learn, and maybe that's the change to her character that's going to happen. She says over and over she's the only one that can solve this problem, but she needs friends. She can't do it alone.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
Great.
You have
More
forgotten
politics.
that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
What the heck is that? What?
Lancers! Form up!
This is Silence doing. It's got to be. Silence is behind this.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Yeah. No question.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
So, I guess you could say the embassy was a failure?
Archers! Keep them back!
It's a freaking massacre.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that. Somehow.
They're not gonna make it.
It's too many.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center!
Aloy, you realize how horrifically outnumbered you are, right?
Get ready!
Oh, God. Here we go!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Who's friend and who's foe?
Here they come! Time to fight.
I gotta try and take care of these archers on the ridge.
Check if they're okay!
It's down here, not up there.
I'll get you!
Okay, I got you.
Aloy, here's some ammo!
Oh, this is not going
It's
well.
exciting.
We've gotta stop those riders! Hey there!
This is not going well. I have no idea what I'm doing. Rebel Charger.
The rider's still standing! Got you!
Got him in my sight!
Too slow! Shoot!
Let me know if you need any help! Cut them all down! They should have
Fight me!
Target neutralized.
Concentrate your fire!
Flyer's not gonna stay.
Don't stop for wounded! Down by one fighter! Hey! One more, traitor!
Think you can hunt me? We got this!
Nope, no, wrong weapon. I can't even tell who's who. Who's winning? Holy crap! These guys are tough.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
Shoot! I can't. I got him.
Can you knock some more pieces off? Now you can take them down.
Oh, this is such a hairy furball.
Target. They don't stand a chance. Be on them. Concentrate your fire!
Shoot! It just moves around too much. Did I get it? No, I still missed him. Got it.
Can you use a shock attack?
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Crazy and stupid. That's not a good combination. What the heck? What was that? No, no, no! Aloy, do something! Don't just stand there!
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
I don't have time to freaking scan it!
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough.
You'll fall soon, girl.
Oh my god.
Gotta get through that shield.
Let's end this!
Give it up!
I'm not in a good way. please
You're not
take the
stopping
healing
me.
potion. Please take the healing
Gotta
potion.
get me on
Please
my
take the
feet.
thank you. I don't have like a block button or anything. I don't know how to deal with this guy. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea how to deal with him.
Break his guard.
He's invincible.
There, now's my chance.
You've broken the shield.
I'm gonna break that shield.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Shield regenerated.
Keep him off guard.
Fighting a child.
Oh my god. This is so ridiculous.
That shield's not gonna save you.
I mean, it kind of is saving him. It totally is saving him. I mean... It is kind of totally saving him.
Gotta take down that shield. No shots left.
Nah!
Gotta break through his block. I gotta get through that shield.
Ow.
Break his guard.
Okay, he's on fire.
Gotta take down that shield.
I don't stand a chance against this bozo.
Gotta break through his block. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. Give it up.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Make sure he stays down. Keep it up. Keep attacking him. Okay, I think he's dead.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
Or don't. You don't have to. That's fine. You just run away.
Honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Oh my god, they're alive.
Get him to the camp. Now.
How you holding up?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
That was a heck of a fight, though. So, that was not a good embassy. That didn't go very well. Worst embassy ever.
It's salvage time, boys.
Vultures. Looting their remains. Speaking of salvage,
I should be able to use it to glide.
that's neat. I guess I can't be too critical of them looting their remains. That's kind of what I do.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
It is.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
What word are you going to send about Nazar and Vadis back in Meridian?
It's too bad about Nazar and Vadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
How do you think the Karja will respond to this mess?
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
You're definitely going to have to get more intelligence about this situation, but I guess it's the Tenakth fight. And what of Vashav?
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
You wouldn't know anything about this Regala, would you? I have a feeling that her vendetta against the Karja is personal.
Vashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Clearly this can't have anything to do with the eclipse. Regala doesn't seem like the kind of person that would ally with them. or even take information from them. But how did she know about the embassy? Well, she probably has spies among her own people. What can you tell me about Plainsong and the Utaro?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
Is there any more you can tell me about Tanakh lands?
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
So what can you tell me about this No Man's Land?
This area is No Man's Land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You mentioned the Utaro. Are there any others besides the Tanakh out west?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Alright, I think it's time for me to go.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Hey guys!
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I can't believe Silence did that. Oh, my gosh. Silence! What are you thinking? The Shield Wing. Energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Well, it's probably a similar situation to what he did with the Shadow Karja and the Eclipse. Probably a similar situation. Rather foolish of him. Anyway, the embassy was an epic disaster. But I think I've done enough for today. Next time I'll head further west. Maybe go back east and check out some things. Maybe track down... if I can find out how those bristlebacks got into the Daunt. After I finish looting the battlefield, I'll figure out where to go next. Next time on Amon Chooses Horizon Forbidden West.